Former President Robert Mugabe has stepped down, but he leaves behind a shattered economy with 90% of the working population unemployed.
At the core of their economic policy has been unwillingness to reform and to open the economy to the world, to become more globalized, because that would require political sacrifices that nobody was willing to make. So as we stand now, the economy is essentially bankrupt.
Local and foreign investments have dwindled over the years. Zimbabweans wanting to go back say they may have to wait a while, as it will take time before the country is back on track. Policy changes will be key.
Unpicking all of those regulatory changes, re-looking at policies like indigenisation maybe and how it has been implemented, will be quite challenging economic issues for Zimbabwe. There remains the challenges on the ground in terms of liquidity in the economy.
But analysts believe the end of the Mugabe ruling will perk investor interest.
There will be some people who might go in there, and certainly China has been very supportive to the Zimbabweans even through the toughest times. So I think you'll see some projects starting to happen. There is already money sort of lining up for Zimbabwe.
Around 3 million Zimbabweans live in South Africa. Many are well educated, assets Zimbabwe will need to rebuild the country.
Zimbabwe has a very huge stock of human capital, trained professionals spread all over the world. And it would be wise and sensible for a government that comes in place to create a platform for all of these resources to be able to come back and help with the process of reconstruction of the country.
I think it's beneficial for all SADC member countries to have a strong Zimbabwean economy in the region. So there is a definite regional imperative. Zimbabwe also sits in the middle of the North-South corridor, which is a critical route for intra-SADC trade of goods and also the movement of people.
For Zimbabwe and all her people, the real work starts now. Sumitra, Nydoo, CGTN, Johannesburg, South Africa.